I'm going to show you how I make beef stroganoff. I'm also going to show you how I make my egg noodles from scratch. So for this recipe you will need 1.5 cups of flour, 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, and 1 to 4 tablespoons of water, depending on how dry your dough is. You can use all-purpose flour, you can use semolina flour, or a combination of both. So for this recipe right now I'm doing 1/2 cup of semolina, 1 full cup of all-purpose flour. I sprinkled in some salt, and I'm making a well in the flour. And then I'm going to crack 2 eggs right in the middle there. You really don't need any equipment to make noodles. It is a lot easier with equipment, but you really just need a flat surface and your fingers. Some people go in there with a fork and whisk up the eggs right in the middle of the well and kind of start to combine it that way. Some people go in right with their fingers. So I'm showing you with as little tools as possible here. So I'm going to bust the yolks, and then I'm going to, with my fingertips, just kind of slowly start to bring in some of the flour. Once you've incorporated all that middle portion there to where it's no longer runny, you can go ahead and fold in the sides of the flour mountain into the center and really start to work it into a dough ball. Okay, I've been working on this dough for about 5 solid minutes now, and it clearly needs some water, so I added 1 tablespoon of cold water, and I'm going to work that portion in. I repeated that step 2 times, so it was a total of 3 tablespoons of water for my dough, and this is what it ended up looking like by the time I was done. I'm going to go ahead and put it in a Ziploc baggie. This is one of those silicone ones that are reusable, so I'm going to let it rest for 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get the stroganoff started. I'm going to use my home canned beef today, and we have commercially canned mushrooms over here, sour cream, some garlic, some flour, and I'm going to need a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. So, as you can see, let me open this up real quick. So as you can see, there's a fat cap on top of this jar. I'm going to use that to make my roux for the stroganoff. You could also use butter or bacon fat here. Jar number 2. These are pints. This is what it looks like inside of the jar, so it's just peeking out from the fat. And I'm just pulling the little bits of fat out of there. Just a few tablespoons of flour. I'm going to add the liquid from the beef. And I'm also going to add the liquid from these mushrooms. Turn up the heat a little bit and whisk it in until it gets thick. I'm going to go ahead and add this garlic. It is 3 cloves of raw garlic in here. Use that spoon. While that's thickening up, I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt and pepper. This smells so good right now. So this is how thick it is right now. It still is gonna thicken up a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and add the beef at this point and just heat it all the way through. This beef is cooked. It was pressure canned. So really we're just heating it at this point. If you don't have home canned beef, you can easily just saute some beef beforehand, remove it from the pan, do all of the stuff that we just did, and then put it back in at this point. I'm also going to go ahead and add in the mushrooms. I'm going to let this warm all the way through, and then I'll add the sour cream. Okay, this looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the noodles, and then when I'm ready to add them into this mixture, I'm gonna add in the sour cream, stir it a little bit, and then I'll toss in the noodles. That way it'll be nice and fresh. So this is ready to go now. All right, so my dough rested. Rested for 20 minutes. I'm gonna cut it into little pieces and feed it through the hopper here. You start off on the largest setting, which for me is a 7. Then you roll it through twice on each setting until you get down to the thickness that you want. I'm going for a 4 today. Come on. Good job. Good job. One more. Good job. Good job, buddy.
He's making a bunch.
Yeah, he is making a bunch. You want to make one?
I want to do it.
Okay, let Christian do it now. Ready? Go ahead, Christian. Nope, you want to do it the other way, Bubby. Did you do 3 of them already? How many did you do? 1? Keep going, Christian. 2? Good job, buddy. Good job. Keep going. I'm just gonna slice them with a knife. All right, time to cook them up. Okay, these only need to cook for 1 minute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the sour cream. This is about 1 cup of sour cream, maybe a little bit less. Stir that in, and then we're gonna go ahead and drop in the noodles. Adding a little bit of parsley or carrot tops if you have them. These are dehydrated carrot tops. turn off the heat and we're ready to eat.